Hello, I'm Alexander Davey, Head of Client Portfolio Managers at Eastspring Investments. Income has been a mainstay of many client portfolios for decades, and particularly within the Asian environment. It's always fascinating to see the different ways that this can be played, and I'm very excited to be joined by Christina Woon, Lead Portfolio Manager for our Asia Equity Income Strategies. Christina, why should we consider an Asian equity income strategy today?
Well, an income strategy is like a staple. You can think of it like a black dress for ladies or a black suit for gentlemen. It never goes out of style, and it can serve you through many occasions and seasons. And the key reason for that is, you get cash in your hands on a regular basis to do with as you please. If you want to stay invested in the market, you can reinvest it, or you can spend it elsewhere if you prefer. And if we really think about the environment today, with falling rates and heightened volatility and traditional yield opportunities becoming less, income stocks tend to fare a bit better under that backdrop. And another reason for that is, the regular returns that you get from dividends can lend an element of stability to the overall return profiles of stocks. And, who wouldn't appreciate a bit of stability in these times?
Absolutely, and clearly you've never seen some of my wardrobe about the suits. What differentiates our Asia Equity Income Strategy, the strategy you run, from our competitors?
Sure. Well, you see, markets have evolved quite quickly, and as investors, we have to be open-minded and innovative about how we think about investments if we want to deliver on outcomes like income and alpha. Now, what do I mean by that? For income investors like us, it's important for us to be forward-looking about income, and that's what this strategy is trying to do by investing through the dividend journey. We can access opportunities like companies that are structurally growing, but also have an appreciation for shareholder return, or cyclically recovering companies that also see earnings and dividends recover alongside the cycle. And what that means really is that you're not just getting access to your typical telcos or utilities companies that you might typically associate with income funds. You can access the full suite of opportunities that Asia has to offer if we think a bit outside the box. And the result of an approach like that is also a style-agnostic portfolio that aims to take away all the noise that you get from style or factor swings. And the reason why that is important is, if there's anything markets have taught us over the past few years, it's that it's so difficult to time when a particular style of investing is in or out of favor. So having a balance of styles, not just across markets or sectors, then can add a bit of resilience to the overall strategy.
So flexibility obviously key, and sitting as we are in Asia, we know that a lot of Asian companies are very comfortable, and have been for years, paying out more of the total return in terms of dividends and income. So what's the opportunity set at the moment within the income market?
Sure. The beauty of an income strategy that invests across the dividend journey is that the opportunity set is actually really far and wide. As we've discussed previously, income investing doesn't have to be boring investing. You don't just have to buy the highest dividend yielders in the benchmark. For example, the Asian technology companies that we get here are no strangers to dividends. That means you get access to trends like AI that are structurally growing, but also get some income to boot. And if we think about Korea and China, and as you rightly mentioned before, there is an ongoing rhetoric of improving shareholder return and corporate governance there. That means that as investors in these markets, you get access to companies across a whole suite of sectors that have a growing dividend angle. Many other industries like industrials or commodities or autos as well that are cyclical in nature also give investors, or our strategy, access to companies where you're able to identify inflection points in cycles or yields. And if you put all of that together, you then get a strategy that has good representation across stocks that have different profiles or characteristics or angles, and all with the aim of providing investors with healthy total returns and stable payouts.
Thank you very much, Christina. So a great opportunity to hear a little bit more about our Asian equity income strategy, and anything but a typical income strategy.